Show me your hands.
Farah, you have the warhead. Use it.
No, Hadir. No one will use it. It will be disposed of safely.
It won't stop. You have to fight them the way they fight us to win.
If we do, we've already lost.
Sister, together we can stop them like we did before.
Believe me, I will. My way. With those I trust.
Listen to me, Farah. They are coming. Urzikstan is in danger.
Who is coming, Hadir?
Mama and Baba would be proud. Keep them here. Keep this clear.
How dare you? They have nothing to do with this.
Hadir, give us a name.
The real Russians.
Who? Who? Hadir?
He's gone.
Let's go.
Exfil's up top.
All stations, Hadir's dead. Warhead is secure. We're coming up.
Eyes on. Got him, Laswell.
Good. Load in and get off the X.
Roger. Everybody in one piece?
Present and accounted for.
Alive and kicking.
Mission accomplished.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Commander Kareem.
My directions were clear.
Yeah, there's not much I can't find. Alex.
Shadow himself.
Welcome, Graves.
Heard you died in a tank in South America.
Well, I wasn't in that tank. What else you heard?
We're fighting our own battles here. We have no time for rumors.
Farah, I have always liked your style. Respect.
You've been helpful to our cause.
You can thank General Shepard for that.
Been a minute since we heard from the general.
Well, he's been, occupied.
War is everywhere.
Ain't that the truth? Battle plan.
Al-Mazrah.
Russians are in country.
Yeah, Konni group. Whew. Right in your backyard.
What do you propose?
Striking while the iron's hot.
Before they move into Urzikstan.
We combine forces. Send Konni packing back to Moscow.
I like the sound of that.
Good. Let's unleash the beast then, shall we?
Officials are saying a power surge is to blame for an explosion over downtown Chicago last night. Due to severe winds leaving thousands of residents in the dark, electricity is expected to be restored by this evening. In other news...
CIA shit.
Creative writing.
I'll never tell.
AQ. Iran.
Cartels, Russians.
Shepard. Shadow. They got past us.
Well, that head start. It's cutting the heads off snakes. Any sign of Shepard?
Totally off the grid.
No, we'll find him.
Now we've got bigger fish. I've done some digging on the Russians.
Well, that's a dirty job.
Ultra-nationalists ambushed that convoy, John.
Okay, this is over.
No, it's not. They're working with someone new. We don't know his name.
He's not new.
Who is he?
Makarov.
Дамы и господа, наш самолет завершил набор высоты. Вы можете расстегнуть ремни.
Сейчас вам будет подан обед. Горячий вы можете выбрать в меню.
Beef, chicken, or fish, gentlemen?
Salads, please.
The danger we face is clear and present. This is not a threat, not an if, but when. Of evil who seeks to tear the world apart, piece by piece. To him, every ally is a weapon, every bystander a shield. We don't know his next target, but we know ours. Makarov.
Shadows, this is Gold Eagle Actual. Welcome to Operation Rogue Arsenal. Russian paramilitary known as the Konni Group are manufacturing and stockpiling chemical weapons posing a direct threat to global security. Your tasking is to destroy their facility and secure the chemical weapons cache. Your commander on this op is Philip Graves. Call sign Shadow 01. If you want to get shit done, he's the man you want in charge. 01, you have the con.
Thank you, General. This is an airborne to ground assault on the Konni-occupied Zaya Observatory. Intel reports a subterranean level is currently hiding an arsenal of chemical munitions big enough to take out the Middle East and Europe. Our primary objective is to keep that from happening. We're going to do that in 4 phases. The the first of which will be to infill from the air. The target's currently defended by active SAM sites. Our planes will be taking direct fire, so expect a bumpy ride. From the offset LZs, all shadows will mobilize to your first objective, one of 8 enemy missile launchers located around the perimeter of the observatory. You will take over your assigned launcher and on my mark, initiate a focused fire attack, destroying Zaya and blasting ourselves one colossal entry point into that underground complex. Once inside, you will locate the chemicals, collect as many canisters as you can, and double time to an extract point, where you will exfil your cargo and yourselves. This will not be a walk in the park, but high risk is high reward. I'll be with you on comms. Now, are we good to get some? Yeah! Said we good to get some? Yeah! All right, let's get locked and loaded.
Canisters in the drums. All gas secure.
Да. Так точно, командир. Химикаты под контролем. Начали.
Hey, who are you talking to?
Все чисто. Командир Макаров, враги ликвидированы.
We need to roll under the radar to get this done.
Let's make sure they don't see the sunrise.
We need to know if he's working with Moscow.
We're in position.
Let's go to work, Bravo. He knows you're coming.
Copy that.
This is devastation on a global scale.
We have 2 missiles incoming. If you are there, get out. It's killing civilians. Visual on target. We need medevac now.
He wants a world war.
Pre-order the Vault Edition and get the Nemesis Operator Pack and the Fate Weapon Vaults, the Season 1 Black Cell Bundle with 50 tier skips, and more.
I'm now joined by Shelby Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 arrives, and today you guys are going to be the first audience in the world to see some raw, real gameplay from the campaign. Dave, Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3, Dave?
Well, first of all, Jeff, it is awesome to be here. Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package. We're shipping 16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2. These maps have been modernized with new gameplay and features. We also have open world zombies. This is our largest zombies, yeah. This is our largest zombies offering ever, and for the first time, it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. And of course, this year, we are bringing a huge innovation to the Call of Duty campaign.
Yes, let's talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby. Makarov, I know, is going to factor into this. See him over there. Tell us a bit about what is the storyline? What can we expect from the campaign?
Yeah, so for the first time for Call of Duty this year, we're doing a direct sequel. You know, Modern Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions in their story, and Sledgehammer Games is so excited to work with Infinity Ward on the campaign to answer some of those questions and to bring you Modern Warfare 3. And one of those answers, he's standing right behind you. Yeah. He is Makarov. He is our infamous antagonist. He is cold, he is calculated, and he is trying to bring the world to the brink of war, but not if Task Force 141 has anything to say about it. So we are just so excited to get this campaign into the players' hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a playthrough of a campaign level. But first, Dave, I want to talk about something new you're doing, open combat missions. What are those?
So Call of Duty is known for epic cinematic stories, as Shelby talked about. And this year in Modern Warfare 3, we're introducing a new innovation to the Call of Duty campaign that's going to allow players to interact with that story like never before. We call them open combat missions. Open combat missions are player-directed. They allow the audience to play the game the way they want to play it. So if you're like me and you like stealth, you can go in quiet, you can equip, suppress weapons, complete all the objectives without the enemies ever knowing you were there. But if you want to go in loud, you can strap on armor plates, you can go in, hit the enemy head on, and open combat missions will support it. You can leverage vehicles, you can leverage tacticals, lethals, you can even use your favorite kill streaks in campaign. Wow. Now, open combat missions are really important to our campaign story, and they're going to work seamlessly with those epic cinematic missions that Call of Duty fans know and love. And tonight, we want to show you an exclusive first look at one of these epic cinematic missions.
Okay, set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see? This is the start of the game almost, right?
Yeah, so this is a sneak peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
All right, check it out. Here you go, Call of Duty at Gamescom first. Thanks, guys.
Alpha team clear. Heading to surface.
All teams, eyes on target. Phase 1 complete.
Charlie copies. We're set.
Roger that. Moving to phase 2. Patrol boat 2 o'clock. Get under. Stay tight. Roger, no movement.
Hooks up. Good hook. Let's get up top.
All teams,
Alpha's in. How copy? Solid. Relay wing clear.
Moving to Mark DZ. Stand by.
Nods on. Biostrobes on.
Hold.
Drop him.
DZ clear.
3-1, kill the leg. Alpha to Bravo 1, marking with IR. Confirm visuals.
Visual. Bravo inbound. All teams, Bravo's on deck. Pushing up.
Alpha to Charlie, you set?
Affirmative.
All teams green to go in phase 2. Check.
Roger.
Moving interior. All clear.
Descending stairwell, south side.
Nods off. Be advised, they got a bird up.
Movement in the courtyard. Looks like a prisoner transfer.
Not okay. On me.
Hold up here. All teams, Alpha's in position.
Copy. Bravo set.
Charlie, good to go. Roger. Fire in the hole. Stand by.
3, 2, 1. Execute. They're taking the bait.
Light them up. Hatchway, on me, move. Pop the hatch.
Let's go! Stay close!
Bravo, Alpha's in the tunnels. What's your status?
Outside the control room. Waiting on you.
Copy. At the gate, stand by.
All teams, let's roll thunder. Bravo, pull the plug.
Roger. Blackout in 3, 2, 1. Execute. All teams, Bravo's got the keys. Alpha, you have 1 mic before the lights are back online.
Copy, Bravo. Kick off the riot.
Roger. Opening blocks 1 through 4.
Alpha 1 to Bravo 1. Open 55C.
Check.
I'm moving on sub-level. Let's get our guy. Ready, breach? Breacher up.
Pre-order the Vault Edition and get the Nemesis Operator Pack and the Fate Weapon Falls, the Season 1 Black Cell Bundle with 50 tier skips, and more.
Modern Warfare 3 introduces open combat missions, which for the first time allows players the choice of how to complete objectives based on their preferred playstyle. Open combat missions are part of the campaign. They're part of the story, but you get to play them in the way that you want to play them. Those who like stealth gameplay can play it stealthily. Those who like to snipe, or if you like vehicles, or if you like to go guns and blazing, all of those options are supported and afforded to you as a player.
This isn't just some additional mode that lives alongside the campaign. This is intertwined with the story, and we've intentionally dispersed these throughout the campaign. When the player starts the mission, they are given a loadout, but as they go through and play, they'll be encountering new weapons, tacticals, loot crates, and these are all added to your arsenal. Players can change it up. Play the mission now with suppressed weapons and sneak around, or strap on armor plates and run in loud, get right into the action. Enemies are now adapting and adjusting to your playstyle. Open combat missions have a decent amount of replayability aspect to them, and when I say that, it's less about go through the entire game and start over and play it a second time. It's more about, within each mission, trying to experience it in different ways. In one level, we start you on top of a catwalk overlooking the entire level. Hopefully by that point in the game, the player has gotten to a point where they can figure out how to start picking it apart. So player empowerment is a huge part of that level. You may even decide, to challenge yourself on some of these, like what's the fastest I can do this, or can I just bring a knife to a gunfight, and really kind of push the bounds on what you can bring as a player.
These are the type of campaign missions that we've always wanted to create, and we just can't wait to get them into the hands of the players.
For multiplayer in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, we wanted to give the player a new way to experience these classic maps. When we told the art team, we're gonna be making these maps, they lit up. They were like calling dibs on which ones they wanted to go get reference for.
Maps really come through. They feel like they felt back then. And when you're playing High Rise, when you're playing Estate, you feel really transported back. We questioned a lot of what was good about the movement of older games, what was good about the gunplay of older games, and the same with the newer games. So we tried to marry a lot of those things together.
The way we approach it is that, how are we gonna make these the best versions of those maps that people have ever played? Because that's what we wanted. That's what we want as fans.
There are places where the metrics of the level are adjusted to fit more modern gameplay, but for the most part, it's going to feel incredibly similar. The biggest changes are really in a fidelity sense. Places like Afghan, where it might have been difficult to see somebody in some of those circumstances, we have new tools to make that both look better, but also read better, so that your target acquisition is improved.
Favela is a map where it really pushed our opportunities to explore what you couldn't do in the old one and what you can do now. From an artistic side, the map has more detail than I think any other map. In High Rise, it's fun to explore and jump on the scaffolding and mantle to places that you weren't able to actually grab or reach before. Now you can get there.
When it was a question of whether it should be like the original or whether it should be more modern in terms of the metrics, we went with the original. And we pushed very hard to make sure that that experience was as close to the original as we possibly could while we modernized the look of the map.
I've seen people play it for the first time and they don't really know what they're gonna see, and when that load screen shows up for Favela or for Quarry, you see them light up like, oh my gosh, these are the maps that I've been hoping they would remake.
The whole team here is super excited to bring all of these maps to fans everywhere.
It is time.
Mask up. Light them up. Oh, good.
Room's clean. Oh, they're actually real. They're actually here. Let's go.
Boss, we gotta go! It's the cops! Here they come!
Put him down.
Roger. Move out the target. Blanket up. Target sighted.
Looks like we have a weapon.
We're coming up on the EZ. ETA 2 minutes. We got intel that Zakhaev was planning something a few months ago.
By the time we worked out where he was operating, all we could do was go kinetic and hope to flush the bastard out.
One of our checkpoints reported hostile contact. Then the whole town went dark.
Until we know what's going on, containment is the name of the game. No one gets in, and nothing, I mean nothing gets out. Clear?
Ravenov here has experience with this kind of incursion.
Привет. He'll give you the lay of the land. Keep your head up and listen to him if you want to survive.
Report to SSO Green. Out here, this is her show! Welcome to Operation Deadbolt.
This is us. Let's move.
Pre-order any digital edition and get the Zombie Ghost Operator skin.